My name is Kazo Kano, and I'm Japanese, and I was born here. And I grew up in the United States from the age of 7. And after graduating from college, I stayed 5 years, and I've been back in Japan since then. I started doing yoga because I have a curve in my spine, scoliosis. So besides going to a chiropractor, my mother had heard that yoga might be good for my back. I think it's definitely helped me all throughout my life. It's helped with the scoliosis for sure, and it just helped see me through everything, 3 pregnancies and just all the moments of my life, both challenging and good. I started teaching yoga about 10 years ago when I was living abroad in Hong Kong. I started going to the B-Yoga studio when we were in another location, or 2 locations before the current one. And it was just a small studio, and it was when Kumiko was first opening up B-Yoga in Japan. Because I was so passionate about yoga and I just wanted to deepen my knowledge and practice, so I was not at all interested in teaching when I started the training program, but somehow ended up teaching. So right now we're having an English 200-hour yoga teacher training program, and it's a lot of fun. We don't have another one scheduled in the near future, but it's just really for anyone that wants to deepen their practice. Well, definitely connecting with the students. I just love when a student comes up at the end of class and says something, either feedback or how the class was. It's definitely the most joyful moment. Just to keep practicing and to keep learning. And right now I'm busy with my family, but once my 3 kids are out of my home, I think I'll just be able to devote that much more time to practicing and also teaching.
My name is Danielle Millet, and I am from France. I've been raised up in the very beautiful natural environment of the mountain, which involves also lots of physical activities. And by chance, my neighbors and friends was a yoga teacher, and she invited me to try one of her lessons one day, and since then yoga is part of my life. Well, after doing yoga, I feel like in a very even mood, neither too excited or nor tired or done, a very nice feeling. And I think that learning yoga, how to get to center yourself into poses, it's also learning how to strike the right balance in different aspects of your life. Well, after many years practicing yoga myself, I developed a strong desire to deepen my knowledge about yoga, about its history, philosophy, and proper alignment, and that's led me to be a trainee and then to be a teacher. If you want to be a teacher or not, it's a very nice journey. Sharing, connecting, and I feel like my students are learning from me, and my students are also my teachers. An active style of flowing from pose to pose, linking the movement to the breath. Continuing and learning yoga. I still feel very little particle in that big world of yoga, and hopefully see how it brings me to. I'm teaching the level 1 beginner's course, so to make basics pose really strong with proper alignment before going to high level. Je vous invite à venir essayer les leçons et à partager un petit moment avec moi.
My name is Meg McCreary. I was raised in Connecticut in the United States. I first was introduced to yoga in 1990. My sister, we were raised on the East Coast, and my sister moved to Santa Monica, California, and down the street from her was this small yoga studio that she said, you have to try this. You've been doing all these sports, basketball and tennis and things that are hard on your body, and you will love this, she said. It will make you feel so good. And she was right. Yoga has made me more mindful. It's made me listen, and it's taught me to listen, and now I hear what my body's telling me. It communicates. So I would say in all things, yoga's made me more mindful. I started teaching yoga in 2003. I was a student of Kumiko Max here in Tokyo, and she encouraged me when she had a teacher training program to take it. And I did it really because I was just interested in these techniques that had made me feel so good. I had been taking yoga classes for 8 years, and it was about the time when maybe a little after finding Kumiko Max class at Ishita Yoga, I realized, oh, this is the kind I really like, and she was offering a teacher training. It all just kind of happened at the right time for me. And so I took the class. Of course, the progression from that is to begin to teach. So I started at V-Yoga as a student, and Kumiko Mack had just opened a studio that was very active but also alignment based, and it seemed to have all the components of yoga that I loved. I always left feeling wonderful, and so I took the teacher training when she offered it. And I like to think of our teacher training as opening doors. It acquaints you with all the styles of yoga, the parts of yoga, the philosophy, the anatomy, asana, and it just sort of whets your appetite. There's so much out there. It shows you what's there, and then it's like, I don't know, it just opens the world of yoga. Teaching for me is sharing. It's sharing the techniques I've learned because they can help others too, and they can help others feel as good as I feel. I love when someone comes back to me and says that technique worked for me. It really is special when someone can use what you've taught them to help them through a difficult time, or to be ready to run for the bus. I had one student who was so excited that she feels like she's live enough that she could actually grab the bus and get on. It was really exciting. So when a student comes back and has a little story of how yoga helped them, that's wonderful.